There lived a lady named Sarah who was impregnated by her ex-boyfriend that promised to marry her. But when she got pregnant for him, he refused to take responsibility of the child and told her to abort the baby. She refused and he abandoned her and relocated to another city. After 9 months, Sarah put to birth to a beautiful baby girl. She named her Diana. Sarah raised her daughter so well because she has a well-paying job and could afford to put her in a nice school. Every man that got to find out that she has a child either leaves her before the relationship even starts or stick around to eat her money. Then, she decided to focus on giving her daughter Diana a better life, hoping for the day a man would accept her with her child. One day, when Sarah picked her daughter from school and saw the previous assignment she did, Sarah was marveled. Sarah smiling proudly, "Look at you, my sweet girl Diana. You aced another math test, didn't you?" Diana started grinning, "Yep, Mom. Math is so easy. I am so proud of you," Sarah said to her daughter. She thought to herself, what if I agreed to abort this girl when my ex-boyfriend requested? Would I have known that she would turn out to be a smart and brilliant girl? At night of that same day, Sarah's doorbell rang. She went to know who was at the door. When she opened the door cautiously and saw 2 scary-looking young men, she immediately wanted to close the door but wasn't fast enough. Then, she said to them with fearful voice, "How can I help you?" "We are here for your valuables, lady. Lead the way, and don't make this difficult for us," one of the thieves said. Sarah's heart races as she realized the danger ahead. Sarah started pleading, "Please, I don't have anything, I only have a daughter upstairs. Don't hurt us, please." Diana appears at the top of the stairs with a sleepy eye. "Mom, what's that noise about?" "The noise woke me up from sleep, Mom, can you hear me?" "Mom, what's happening?" Diana continued asking. The other thief grabs Diana, holding her hostage. His sinister grin, "Looks like we have got another prize. Hand over your money or the girl gets it." Sarah collapses to her knees, tears streaming down her face. "Please, don't hurt her. Take whatever you want, just let my daughter go." One of the thieves said to the other, "Guy, this lady get nice shape oh, I want taste am." The other thief said, "Guy, come make we dey go, we don't get the money way we want, leave that lady alone." "Guy, wait first," the other thief said while forcing himself on Sarah. Sarah tried as much as possible to push him away, but the thief slapped her and instructed her to stay at a place. He forcefully slept with her in front of Diana, her daughter. When the thief was satisfied, they left, leaving Sarah shaken and tearing. Diana saw everything that happened, and tried to console her mother. Sarah sat on the floor in her living room, crying profusely. Few weeks passed, Sarah started feeling strange. She visited the hospital with her daughter. Doctor ran a test on her. When the test result was out, the doctor told her that she is 2 weeks pregnant. Sarah's face clouded with sadness and confusion. Sarah whispering with tears in her eyes, "I can't go through this again. I just recovered from my ex-boyfriend disappointment, the result of the disappointment and now this, I don't even know who the father is." Sarah cried her eyes out in the hospital, while Diana was consoling her, not knowing how deeply hurt her mom was. When Sarah got home, she had the thought of aborting the baby, because she wondered how she could cope with having a second child, and unmarried. It was difficult for her to date someone when she had only Diana, to talk more of this one, that was a product of rape. But as the weeks turned into months and Sarah's belly swelled with life, she could not shake the feeling of uncertainty that gnawed at her insides like a hungry beast. With no partner by her side to turn to for support, she felt as though she was navigating life's turbulent waters all alone. As Sarah gazed up at the night sky, her mind drifted back to the moment she had discovered she was pregnant. It had been a shock, to say the least, but in that moment, she had made a vow to herself and her unborn child: no matter what challenges lay ahead, she would do whatever it took to give them the life they deserved. As her pregnancy progresses, Sarah finds solace in the love and support of her friend, Anne, whom she walks with in their company. Sarah smiling through tears when she was talking with her friend who visited her: "I have decided to keep this pregnancy. Just look at Diana, what if I aborted her? Would I have had a wonderful girl like her? Maybe this baby is a sign of another hope for the future. I love the decision you made. You never can tell what your unborn baby will turn out to be in the future," her friend Anne said. One day, Sarah stood on a street corner with her daughter, Diana, waiting for a cab to take her and Diana home. Her hands resting protectively on her swollen belly. People that knew her before and knows that she was not married yet, stared at her, like she was wearing the back of her cloth, but she didn't mind anyone. With each passing day, the weight of her circumstances bore down on her shoulders like a heavy burden, but she refused to let it crush her spirit. After 9 months, Sarah gave birth to a bouncing baby girl and named her Joy. She cradled her newborn baby in her arms in the hospital, her heart overflowing with love. Sarah left Diana in Anne's care. Sarah's voice breaking, as she talks to herself: "I may have faced tragedy, but I will never stop loving my children. They are my reason to keep going, no matter what." Along the line, Dr. Charles, who was in charge when Sarah gave birth to her second baby, started having interest in her. He always visited Sarah and her child by himself, every morning to check up on her. When Sarah got discharged, Dr. Charles offered to drive her and her newborn baby home, which she agreed. As Dr. Charles and Sarah became very close friends, Sarah opened up to him and told him how she got pregnant of her 2 children. After hearing Sarah's story, Dr. Charles developed more interest in her. As their relationship grew stronger, Dr. Charles proposed to Sarah, accepting to take care of her and her 2 daughters. In that moment, Sarah having Dr. Charles, Diana and Joy by her side, she appreciated the moment she made the decision of giving birth to her children, which in turn led to her finding the love of her life. Thank you for watching. If you found this video entertaining, please consider giving it a like and leaving a comment below to let us know your thoughts. Please, don't forget to subscribe for more content like this.